Got your train for today. Amtrak, Benson, Arizona. All right, there goes your train for today. There's your train for today. Little one. We've already been busy this morning. We ran over to Tarp Stop and bought some more straps. I used personal conveyance. Mercer's policy on personal conveyance is a 50-mile radius. So Tarp Stop was about 15 miles away. Let me open the door here. So we went and bought some new straps for the trailer. And I'm going to use these for my short straps. I carry two sets of straps. I carry a set of long straps and a set of short straps. And I probably use the short straps probably, I would say almost 90% of the time. And I bought another box of bungees. So, because with the heat, bungees are going to start tearing. And the new straps are 30 feet long. And I use what I call short straps. Let me pull this up, see if I can do this without messing it up. I'm trying to do this one hand here. Hang on one second. I had it all nice and pretty just a minute ago. It's a little windy. Okay, so you can see it's 30 feet right there. And I use a 20-foot strap. I've just found it's a little bit quicker for most of what I do. So these right here, these are 20-foot straps, and you see there's not that much wound up. There's enough for it to be safe, but there's not that much wound up on the winch. And the reason I use 20 is because that would be 6 up, 8 across, 6 down, which would be a total of 20 feet. Most of the time my loads are within those limits. All right, we got everything done. There is the remnants of our straps. Now I only cut 12. I did buy 14 straps. We'll go back here and take a look at what we got. We're well, right next to the ramp for 280, so it's a little noisy back here, plus the wind's blowing pretty good. So here's our what I call short straps. So these are our short straps, and let me throw one over and you guys can take a look. So I'm gonna pick a wide part of the trailer, and then I'm gonna throw it over this way, and then it'll come in right there, and I'll show you the difference there. All right, so I threw a strap over so you can see the length there. That's why I don't need that extra 10 feet. All I need is that much right there, and that's 4 feet up, 8 feet across, 4 feet down. And then I cut them so that if I get a load that's 6 feet tall and 8 feet across, 6 feet down, the straps will still work. The other thing too is I can use these straps to gauge whether or not my 4-foot tarps will work or not. So anyway, but that's why I cut the 10 feet off, and then I just roll it up on there. Because if you imagine, there'd be another 10 feet of strap to deal with, and all I want to do is get them on there and get out. So all right, that's it. We'll call it quits for today. And, all right, we're over here getting loaded. I'm not in a good mood. First off, this load was supposed to be 17,000 pounds. I ended up with 43,000 pounds. And then I don't know, I've loaded here before. I've never had this much problems with them, but as you can see how these rails are turned long ways this way, so that I tried to strap on. I already tore up one of my brand new straps, and I did use some edge protectors. I have a piece of carpet, and it cut right through the carpet into that. So what I had to do, as you can see, I had to get some 4x4s, and then I had to put some little 4x4s in the middle If I just put the 4x4s on the top, what happens is they'll move to the center. So you got to stop them from moving. So with the 4x4s across the top and the center, it's holding everything down. So all these side pieces, these long pieces right here, are held down. And then in the center here, I just put one little board right across the middle. That works just fine. So what happens if I don't put the ones in the middle, the center here, those two long ones will do that. Will move right to the center. Then they dropped this bundle, and then they went and half, you know what, strapped it back together. But so that's an ugly bundle right there. I have not had this many problems with this place before. I don't know what's going on, but there's our load. More about it, but there's my new straps, and I had one strap poked a hole in it. I don't know, let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. Brand new strap. So anyway, I finished cleaning up my mess, put my little pieces of carpet away, and make our way up to the truck stop. I'll tell you what's going to be happening the rest of this week. So talk to you in a bit. good morning. It is finally Friday. This has been a rough week. Every load I've touched has been a pain in the butt. We got rolled roofing on right now, and it's going down. We got 2 stops. We loaded it up in Wadsworth, Ohio, and it's got 2 stops going down to Lexington and Louisville, Kentucky. And then that'll put us in Louisville tonight or this afternoon. I got to pick up my Amazon packages, and then my air conditioner, the roof mount air conditioner has problems. I had to buy a new capacitor to kickstart the blower motor. So I ordered that off of Amazon. So hopefully that is in. And then tomorrow we gotta go and load. We're gonna pick up a load of pipe, take it up to Detroit. We did the exact same load about 3-4 weeks ago. So it should be fairly easy. We're gonna pick it up tomorrow morning, come back to Louisville, hang out, and then we'll leave on Sunday to head up to Detroit. The one thing we do have to do this weekend, tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day also, is I have to patch my 8-foot tarps, because we're picking up a load on Tuesday out of Michigan going to Florida, back down to Pensacola, Florida, and it calls for 8-foot tarps. So we got to get our tarps in good condition for that. But yeah, no, it's just this week has just been a pretty stressful week. Every load has just kind of just turned into a pain in the butt. Either loading it, the way it was loaded. One load I had, they dropped a pallet before they put it on the truck, and they had to fix that, and it's just been one of those weeks. So I'm glad this week is almost over with. We can do it again. But all right, we got about 30 minutes down to Lexington where we have to deliver. We don't have much to get off, so hopefully they won't take them too long. And then we'll make our way over to Louisville. I'd like to be in Louisville by lunchtime. So that's the goal. All right, let me get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, we made it down here to Louisville. And this is actually the exit to get off to go to Mercer. And the place we got to deliver to is straight down the road here, so it's only going to be a couple miles from Mercer, which means we're going to be downtown a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. But Mercer's off to the right over there. So we get down here to this light, you would see that we would turn. That's where we usually turn, and make a right there. But we're going to go straight down this road for a couple miles, I think, and then make a left. So downtown is that way, like downtown is right down that way.
In 2.5 miles, turn left on Industry Road.
So we got 2.5 miles. What I've been doing is I've been using the truck GPS and Google Maps kind of at the same time. I keep Google Maps on the satellite picture so I can kind of see what's going on. Helps a little bit.
On South 9th Street for half a mile.
All right, I think we're pretty close. I've never been down here before, so. Commerce. Should be right up here at this light right here, hopefully. Police department.
Turn left on Industry
Turn
Road.
left onto Industry Road, then you will arrive at your destination.
Hopefully this won't take long. Might take longer to fold up the tarp. It's only 10:15, so it should be at lunch or anything. Alright, let's see. We got any signs? Entrance, exit. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
You've arrived.
I have
In
arrived.
400 feet, arrive at 619 Industry Road. On left.
Alright, I don't see anything that says don't enter. Of course, my phone's ringing. Was Katie from work. I'll have to call her back in just a second here. I was hoping somebody would point me in the right direction, but I am going to park right here because it looks like we go out right here. All right, let me get this unloaded and talk to you in a bit. All right, we made it over here to Mercertown. We got unloaded. I'm glad this week is over with. I already went to and picked up all my packages. I had to replace, little old truck's been running a little rough, so I bought a new, what they call a coil pack. And I already put it on right there. And then Mercer will buy you lunch. So I ordered my lunch and I'm just going to picked it up. So it got me a Subway sandwich. I got to work on the, and then my dad sent some t-shirts, more SuperTruckerDan t-shirts. So I got that. I got to fix the air conditioner. The capacitor that turns on the motor for the blower has gone out. So we're gonna crawl up there after we eat lunch and fix that. But it's been a rough week. I had loads, just every load I touched was a problem. And it can be pretty frustrating. So anyway, tomorrow we go load pipe, and then we'll leave Sunday, head up to Detroit. So once I get the air conditioner thing, I'll turn the camera on, show you guys what we're doing up there. So talking a bit lower. And what would happen is the motor would hum when I turn it on, and if I take my finger and spin the fan, it would go ahead and start up. So doing a little bit of YouTube research, I found out it's the capacitor for the motor. Now, I've already took my screwdriver and discharged across everything. Now this capacitor is for the compressor, and this is an easy start capacitor. I put that in a while back. But so this is the one we're going to replace right there. And hopefully that'll fix our problems. But I'll give you a quick view from a bird's eye view on top of the truck here. This guy's pretty truck right there. He's getting it lettered. I'll give you a quick view around. And then that's downtown Louisville down there. Make sure I don't fall off here. And then there's a little Ford. So hopefully it works good and got the tools out. But let me get this capacitor in and we'll see if it works. So talk to you in a bit.